Good morning, book fans. It's Vicky Fraser of Moxie Books here, and today I am, as you can see, wearing a rather snazzy hat, which comes from Eclectica of Ludlow, as does this beautiful pendant. Because my hair, I'm going to have to trim my fringe at some point, but right now it's hats all the way, and I'm enjoying that. Stay tuned for Flamingo Friday, when there is going to be a top hat. Right, today's writing tip. I'm going to start by asking you a question. When you draw a snake, do you add feet to your snake? Do you? No, you don't. So today's writing tip is don't add feet to your snake, dude. Let me explain that. Doesn't make much sense. It's a Chinese saying. I can't pronounce it in Chinese because I don't speak any kind of Chinese language, but it translates roughly to draw snake, add feet. And it's basically something that you say to someone when they are rambling on and giving too much information, too many details. It's known in the fiction trade as shoe leather, and you can think of it as something like, oh, I got up at 8 o'clock and then I got out of bed and I took off my pajamas and I had a shower and I walked to the door and I opened the door using the door handle. You get the idea, right? It's pretty dull. Way too much detail, way too much information. And it's a common mistake that writers of all stripes make, me included. My shitty first drafts are quite often full of shoe leather, full of snake feet. And so it's a top editing tip. What can you delete? If you write anything that doesn't immediately add to the message, that doesn't take your reader closer to where you want them to be, if it's unnecessary information, cut it out, put it somewhere else. You might be able to use it somewhere else, but especially if it's minute detail, we don't need it. And if you are hoping to write a book, then I have great news for you, because my live blank page to book in 90 days course starts on August the 3rd. The waiting list is going to be open any day now. Keep an eye on my emails. I will be popping a link in the emails if you want to get on the waiting list. And yeah, it's going to be great. I'm really, really excited about this. We'll take you from blank page, from your idea, all the way to published book in maybe a bit more than 90 days, but definitely you'll have your shitty first draft done by the end of 90 days. So it's really exciting. I will be back on Friday with a Flamingo Friday, and in the meantime, stay safe and write on.